What's up, everybody? Good evening. It's morning for you. Hope you have your coffee. I know I do. GM Tymo, GM Sheepy, GM Jicious. How you guys doing? GM Pixlet, what's up? Trying out the Twitch side today. Let's go. Which, speaking of Twitch side, I added a bunch of new emotes. And I mean, that's kind of what luck of the draw is in the first place, is making emotes. So I just want to keep adding them and keep expanding that list, so that we only have the best of the best. And I really want to think about the emotes that you get from just following. Those ones will probably cycle out until we see some that we really like. I love the thumbs up one. I was thinking we need we'll get into it, but we need like a wave one. I'm just trying to think of the most, the emotes that would get used the most. And that's always what I'm trying to do with this stream. Whether we animate them or not. Although animated ones can't be used for the free follower emotes. They have to be static. But it's been fun. I even I'll probably repeat myself, but instead of using like a white border, this is something I discovered like on the last emote I was working on. But instead of like a white border, I give it like an off color. So, and it was kind of Kira that did it for me, where Kira's border is like a purple. And then I was like, oh, what if Joe's is like a light pink, and then Blue Cat's is a light blue, and Artie's is a light gray. And I just like how it looks. It's just less like harsh on the eye. I didn't get to do them with all of them. I think I did it with the Joe one, which is this one. I think I did it with that one. But we're doing Luck of the Draw today. This is genuinely always my favorite stream of the week. I think it's because I love the odds. I love that we don't know what we're drawing today, and that we're just gonna roll for it. So if you've never seen this stream before, we take the dice, and we changed it from the first version of it. This is like version 2 of Luck of the Draw, where I think it's more refined. I like this version, but we have 2 d8s. And for the first dice roll, we are going to roll for the character. Oh, not that. The character. We're going to roll for the character. And pretty straightforward. Just 1 through 8. Usually the rule that we did last time is if we roll the character once, we can't roll it again per stream. And I might still do that. We'll see. Because I think it would be fun if, like, maybe and then the second dice roll, sorry, not to get ahead of myself. Second dice roll is for the emote. And anytime we draw an emote, it gets replaced next week with a new one. So we still have some from the first time. But I added 4 more because we drew 4 last time. So the first one is like a lurking emote. Something just tiny to show that you're lurking, you know. You don't want to comment, but you want to show that you're here. You just send a lurking. And then there's the one at the bottom, and the one at the top animates and it comes in from the top. And I really liked that. So we might do that. I'll decide depending on the character. Number 2 was added with the Peepo with his hands up. And then the wave, just a straight up wave emote for 6. And then 8 is Pepe Jam. Because we need a jam emote, you know? I do want to play music on this stream sometimes. So that's how the dice rolls go. First one is for the character. Second one is for the emote. And I'm going to keep twisting the rules as we go, because I'm just curious what format feels the best. But because, like, it could be cool to have multiple versions of the same character doing the same thing, or I just don't want to overdo it on one character. So that's why, like, I don't want we roll like Artie 3 times today, and that's all. It's just an Artie stream. I also think I'm going to do just 3 today. I did 4 last time. And I think if I do 3, then I have the option to animate one of them, which I would love to animate. And I think we did animate last time. I can't remember. So anyways, yeah. So I'm excited. I guess we just get to the dice rolls. Does anyone have any guesses what dice rolls we'll get today? I have a feeling we'll... And actually, wait. Do need to say, if there's ever an emote you think we need, please let me know. And I think a good place to look. Here, I'll send a link. If you ever send me a link from this website, I will click it because I know it's from this website. But that is like the 7tv.app plugin or like extension for Twitch. And a lot of streamers use this because you get to just like open up your library of emotes by you just like allow your channel to use them. So if you type in one of those words, it turns into the emote on stream. And I don't know if I need to have it installed for it to show up on stream. Not sure. But I probably do. But if you're ever thinking of an emote we should draw on stream, click that link and have fun searching. And then, give me an idea if you want it. Because this format is going to last for a while. Like luck of the draw. And I have a feeling we'll be drawing emotes for a while. I just think they're great to have. Because they even help us out with our whenever we're making like a presentation deck for Cool Cats, it really helps to have like little sticker emotes that you can just like slap all over the place. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Otherwise, I think we get to the dice roll. Okay. So, and also if this is your first time, we start off by sketching. And then, and I think it's the gold dice is for character, and this dice is for the emote. I like to say that before I roll it. All right, we got a 7 and a 6, which means we're drawing bones today. Cool. We did not draw bones last time, so 7 and bones. Oh, actually, that's a pretty good one. I'm actually really happy we're drawing bones waving. And now I'm thinking to myself, do I want to do all the rolls at once? No, that would be dumb. The roll is the best part. I feel like I had to milk that. Where's, oh, that's the thing I moved. Yeah, I already see how the bones one, which is great. Whenever I can like see the image in my head, it usually comes out better. Problem is, this is a streamer I follow, the Wave emote. And I love how simple his is. And I kind of want to match that vibe. Okay, let me take out my ring. All right. So, I'm going to probably just draw a box to start with. Because I want to maximize how much of this we're using. Let me zoom in here. Okay. Make sure that's centered. Bones be friendly. Yeah, he's waving. You don't know why, but this will be a great one, honestly. I wasn't thinking about Bones for it, but it's like he could be double waving, but I was in my head, I was thinking it'd just be his tail waving. So we'd have like kind of like Bones in the corner. just barely. It could have his little hand coming up, but I was thinking it'd be his, like, his tail as the hand. It's like a double wave. That's exactly, I mean, it's funny. Some drawings just come out exactly how I see them in my head. So I guess let's just kind of finalize the line work here. The other reason this is great for me, and I'm okay admitting this, is like I don't get to draw the sidekicks that often. Honestly, I don't really draw anything. Like, Blue Cat gets drawn the most, obviously. And so these are nice because I finally get to draw the other characters. I just have so much practice with Blue Cat that I can draw him very easily. And then it comes to these sidekicks and I'm like, I know how to draw them, but I don't get to draw them enough, so I'm not like warmed up, or I don't have that like second nature, just ability to draw them like Blue Cat. Like I genuinely think I could draw Blue Cat with my eyes closed and it would look decent. Okay. Oh, that's the double wave. Yeah, I think so too. This one could animate, but if it animates, then it can't be used as like a free emote. So it's like the only reason I might not do it. And really, with how we've done this, I could technically crop it there and then kind of gain back that space to get more of Bones in there, which I think we'll do. I want like more of him in the shot. So cool. I love when the sketch. This is why I like sketching, because like I feel way more confident getting my idea on the page. So that looks good enough for me. I'm always curious what the viewing experience is like. I don't know if you guys like the sketch portion more or the digital more. Stream about to be 30 minutes long. No, that's why we draw 3. You know, that's why we draw multiple. Because definitely when it comes to the digital side, that takes longer. But the faster we get this done, then we have the ability to like animate. Cool to see the ideation and then the finalization. Yeah, it is fun. It's really satisfying for me too, because like, okay, cool, like the whole process. I like hearing that, because it just what I want more than anything is just to show people, in a sense, how easy it is. It's cool for your daughter too. Yeah, like the sketch can be bad. Droid, you're not too late. Droid, you're not too late. Don't worry. Oh, and Samuel, what's up? This one looks like a Mimikyu? Totally. No, this character totally looks like Mimikyu. Like, to an extent. Because he's sort of wearing... Sort of like how Mimikyu wears, like, the skin of Pikachu. In a sense. Sort of. It's not really... No, I've never put this in canon, but it was, like, a subtle thing. It was, like, Bones wears the skin of Blue Cat. Because it's supposed to be, like, this dark thing. But Droid, you're not too late. This is only the first one. So the first dice roll was Bones. We rolled, oh, sorry. Clicking all the wrong things. We rolled a 7 for Bones. And then we rolled, sorry y'all. We rolled a 6. So we were gonna do the waving emote. And it actually, it was great. I love this because I wasn't thinking Bones would be the one to wave, but I'm glad he was, because I really love that his tail can be like the main hand that's waving, but then you have the like little one. So honestly, we're ready to move on to the next one though. This turned out exactly how I thought it would. and we'll kind of like, and we were talking right before you got in. We were talking about the process and how it's cool like to see the full process, because to me the sketching part is always gonna be the roughest. It's just to get the idea out, and then how we can like the things that we do in the digital side to like fix that up. Okay, well, that was pretty quick. I am very like, sometimes I know when I don't need to draw it again, and this is one of those times. So next dice roll. Took 10 minutes. That was easy. Okay, and just so everyone knows, the gold dice is for the character and the other one is for the emote, because I like to roll both at the same time. All right, so this is a case where I think we're gonna re-roll. We roll double sevens, so we know it's bones because that's what we just rolled. And it, oh man, so we're gonna stay with the emote dice roll because I really have wanted to draw this one. I want to draw this like derpy character, and then I'm gonna take a PNG. I'm not gonna draw the hand. I'm gonna take a PNG of the hand, and have it pointing. So, because I've always wanted one of those emotes for cool cats. It has like the human hand. I just need to find that PNG of the human hand. So bones would be a good one here. I'm not denying that, but we're gonna re-roll the character dice because we just drew bones. And it's Sage. I'm starting to like remember the yeah, Sage. Okay. Hey, it's hopefully we roll Milo next. We did roll Milo last week, but we're doing all the sidekicks, which I like, because we did not have an emote of Bones or Sage, so this like really rounds it out, which is nice. Also, I'm realizing I need to update the Kira in this graphic. She's a little outdated. It's not the right Kira. To point that out. So, okay, so we're drawing. Yeah, also Sage having a big human hand is hilarious. So this one needs to be derpy. Like it needs to look low res and like bad. I think that's just what makes it good. And so this one might actually take a few drawings, which is great that we did the first one so quickly, because in this case I am gonna switch to my other hand. Because I just want to try out what it's like drawing like a really, really bad version of Sage. I think that'll add to the emote. Okay. All right, that's the center. And I do want it to face to the right, which is really tripping me out because I always think to myself, like, when someone new joins in at this part of the stream and they're watching me draw with my opposite hand. That first one always goes so fast. This is an emote I'm gonna have to keep looking at because I want it to. Oh brother, this guy stinks. You just looked up, yeah. Now imagine like a human hand just pointing at you. All right, so now that I've drawn it really bad, I'm gonna try to draw it a little bit better. with my other hand, with my left hand. So we'll put them down there. Single cell. No, this is perfect. Okay. It's just like the right amount. Everyone has it, but this blue cat thumbs up emote is genuinely my favorite. Actually, I want to like spam that real quick. What does it look like if you post like a bunch of them? I love it. This is genuinely one of my favorites. Actually, since I'm on stream, I've kind of been waiting to like post some of these. I thought you could get rid of the space in between. Oh, you can. Okay, here I'm posting the Joe one because I want to see what Joe looks like if there's no space in between her. Oh, it adds it. Mom, I flew up. Sage right now. Yeah, Mom, I flew up. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. We are scanning this one in, but I am gonna test out. I know it's gonna immediately look worse because it's better. It's a funny thing. But I'm like still kind of trying to draw her. Like with the same proportions. Oh wait, it needs the cheeks. Mom, I flew up. Okay, there we go. All right, one more time, but with my right hand. Oh, this is perfect. The first one. Then this new one is your fave. All right, this one is your fave. It is like a tour chick. It totally is like a tour chick. I still think the first one. I genuinely think it's between these two, but there's just a certain charm to this one. That's really good. It's totally like a tour chick. So, and then the other part of this that we have to like kind of visualize and imagine is that there's going to be a human hand pointing. So I think it's between these two. Yeah, I think number one's the best. I just need to like kind of, I'm still going to retrace it, which might actually make it look bad, but be possible to have the bulbous eyes coming off of the head. We can try that. We can try that. We're doing more. We're ahead of schedule because of the bones. Okay, we'll try that though. That was okay. That eye is already too big, but we don't go back. We don't go back. You keep drawing. You finish the drawing. We could be on the brink of something great. It kind of looks like Joe, which actually was the point of Sage's design, was that it looks like Joe. Like, it actually looks just like Joe with the eyes coming off. It's funny. But at the end of the day, the color will help. So good. I also love drawing in pen because like I love how it looks on stream. I love how it looks on the page too. So, oh wait, we're not quite done yet. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, I shouldn't draw the blush marks. It's just gonna. She looks like a bug. She specifically looks like a bug from Hollow Knight. The good news is we'll scan all of these in and test them out. The challenge will be, yeah, if you squish her, I think it'll be better. All right, we'll try it one more time. My sleep paralysis demon be like. I can't wait to add the finger in. All right, one more time. Eyes less big. Okay. Oh wait, I have to add the cheeks in. It's just a part of her design. Okay, I think we're good. The funny thing is, I still think it's the first one. The first one was just brilliant. Oh man, that's great. I love this. I love these emotes. Okay, so I think we're good to go on Sage. We got a Sage and we have a Bones. I kind of hope we get Milo. I want Milo to have a bit of a redemption because I'm so happy all the emotes are finally on Twitch. They have to get approved, so some of them take a while. But we have that Milo, and he's good. He's actually better. He's better at a smaller size. I'm just gonna spam him. But I can't get over that it looks like Nemo from Finding Nemo, and I think I just want Milo to have redemption. But we trust the dice. It's all about the dice today. Looks like an Eldritch being disguised. Eldritch beings. Oh my god, they're just like. It's funny because we drew it so many times and they're all just a little different. They do look like a tribe, like all of these together. Okay, we're on a roll today. Oh wait, okay, there was actually no pun intended there, but I'm gonna use that one from now on. We're on a roll today. I'm not a dad, but I got dad jokes. I'll have to go do human things. Yeah, they're trying to disguise. Elder Sage, yeah. All right. You out of here, droid? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Or you gotta wait for this last roll, though. All right. All right, we're drawing Chugs. All right, we're sticking with the. It's always about sidekicks today. Oh wait, Chugs, but Chugs is doing what we just did for Joe, right? Emote options. No, we did the wave. All right, Chugs will not be waving because Bones is waving. Another 6. 6s are hot today. Ooh, snake eyes. Snake eyes. I forget, I put something. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. It's the lurk emote. Nice. I kind of want to draw chugs like itty bitty, like that one. Oh, I'm using my mouse, but you guys can't see my mouse on stream. That's funny. So I might animate him, but I do just really want an awesome lurk emote that is static. Oh, you're saying bye to Tymo. Oh, whew, I'm glad you're still here. I was like, you can't go on the last roll. Although I might roll a 4th time just to see if we get Milo. Imagine if we did all the sidekicks. The small boy. Yeah, I think Chugs is perfect for this. I'm gonna draw like I'm gonna get out my ruler. Alright. I just want to draw a line so I can like stick to a line. I want to make sure I do this right. Okay. Because he needs to be popping up over the line. Zoom in here. Okay. This might be another draw with my right hand moment. We're gonna draw him a few times, like Sage. Alright. Luckily, Chugs is one I'm very good at drawing at this point. Chugs is easy. I don't know if I've ever like explained how to draw Chugs, but he's very, very easy to draw. But today we're gonna draw him in the worst way possible, on purpose. Oh God. This is so. Wait, we can fix it. Fixed. Perfect. Oh man, it's too easy, man. Look at him. Look at that little boy. He's just peeping out of the corner here. Because the emote will be like, it's not a perfect square. It's definitely not a square. There we go. Look at that little guy. I forget, is the Peepo? He's facing that way. Man, everything faces. Oh, I think I'm mirrored. Everything faces to the right. The daring Terry. So, real quick, because I just said Chugs was easy to draw. So if you're ever trying to draw Chugs, let me start with a sketch here. If you're ever trying to draw Chugs, you kind of start with, oh dang it, I gotta do this right. Hang on one sec. All right. If you're ever trying to draw Chugs, you kind of start with like a house. Yeah, everyone's drawn a house in their life as a kid, you know? You complete the bottom. And then you're gonna like, to give it depth, you're gonna angle it back just ever so slightly. And you're gonna match that on every side. And then he has a little tab that goes up. And then I like to start back here to kind of define where the back of him is. And before you close off this line, you draw a little, like, imagine like a C. Just like a long C, angled. You close that off. Close that off. Kind of fix it up a little bit. You draw the C on the other side. And then his little nub feet. Okay. And then his face is super easy. A circle, an X, and a circle. And then on the top of that X, you're going to fill it in. And then you draw a little bean down there. And then you draw like a little blob crossing that line. And then you draw another little blob up here. And you got yourself a Chugs. He's that easy to draw. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Oh, wait, there's one more line. There we go. Now he's done. I drew him fast. Obviously, I can draw him better. But my daughter wanted to... Chugs is so cute. I know. I love Chugs. I love Chugs because he was birthed on Twitch, you know? This is how Chugs started in the first place. And it's funny, I was saying draw a house. I'd love to find the image. If people cared, I'd look for it. I could probably find it. But I drew this was back in 2013. I drew this image called House Party. And I used to love to take like phrases like that and like almost make them literal or something, like just kind of stretch it. So it was a party of a bunch of houses. Like all of the characters were houses and they were like having like a big party. And I like looked back at that drawing and I was like, they all have the body of Chugs, like just not the face and the texture. No, it's not even on the Cartoonist. It was on my my other profile that I'll always keep secret from people. It's not really that big of a secret. You could probably find it, but it's like locked. It's just me from like high school and like the first year of college, and I'm like, I don't know if I want people seeing that. But there's a lot of good drawings on there, and those drawings, even though some of them are a little outdated, they're fun to see because it was a part of the same series that created Blue Cat, which was where I drew a character. I drew an image. It started off as a character, but I drew one thing every day for 100 days. And I posted it on my personal account. And that's how Blue Cat came. Blue Cat was drawn on the third day. And then like on like the much later, like 70th day, I drew it again, but I drew it more like Blue Cat, or I actually made him blue. But the house party thing was like close to that too. Well, there's a lot of great little characters in there. I honestly think this Chugs is almost perfect too. I'm gonna draw him one more time. I mean, we drew Sage a few times. We'll draw Chugs a few times. This time I'm gonna draw Chugs with my left hand. And I'm like kind of trying to not draw him perfect, because I think that's like the beauty of the emote. I feel like his eyes do need to be big compared to usual. And then the problem is he needs like a spot on him or two, but he's so tiny. So I'm just gonna like not draw it super canon to how Chugs looks. But yeah, I think I like the cleaner one more. I like both, but I think I like the cleaner one more. I just need to fix. I don't like how the back of it kind of goes like up. a little bit. So when we digitize that, I'll round it out. What? He looks like a human trafficker. But Chugs. Chugs would never. That's not like Chugs. I honestly think that lurk. Samuel, please. Okay, I think that one's it. I just, when we digital, I'll like fix that little back part. But I like the angle he's at. He like faces forward, sort of like the Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, Timo, you said the same thing. Yeah. I like that he leans forward because like this one kind of leans forward. I like actually how that mouth gets cut off, and it needs to be as simple as possible because he's gonna be tiny. So like the spots are already like a little too much detail, but he keeps popping up, but keeping a low profile. Yeah, I think that one's it. I really like that one. Cool. It's kind of made that a little bit longer. Nice. Oh, sorry. Slightly round that out. Cool. I did say I was only going to draw 3 today. And when it comes to digital, I might still only draw 3. But man, did we just went through that so quickly that I feel like I should draw another one, right? All right. I'm kind of hoping for Milo here, but I don't bend the rules, okay? Oh. We got Blue Cat. Actually, Blue Cat is on a little bit of a veto right now, and we rolled a 6, so we're gonna do a new reroll. Oh wait, no, that was opposite. That was opposite. It's a 6-2. It's a 6-2. He looks like he's hyping himself up in the mirror. That's exactly what it looks like. Yeah, I don't bend the rules. Bends the rules immediately. Yeah, no, you're right. But last stream, I did say we're not drawing Blue Cat because there's too many Blue Cat emotes, and they're all good. So I totally just bent the rules. Wait, I love that. What you said, Timo, when you're at a party, you've had too many, and you're looking at yourself. Okay, we're drawing that. Oh, that's great, actually. This is, I need to, when we digital, when you make it digital, I have to somehow draw it exactly like that. Or we just kind of, that's hilarious. It totally looks like he's looking at himself in the mirror. Okay, so what's 6 is Artie and 2 is hands up. Okay, I could draw that one. I could draw that one super quick. Let's do it. I'm kind of enjoying drawing with pen, so let's keep doing that. Okay, so we're right here. Just want to make sure I'm centered so I don't have to move the page. So since it's Artie, he's gonna have still have sleeves, but then his hands are gonna be like this. Okay. He is so small. Perfect. Man, yeah, it really, just so you guys know, when I draw in pen and I like draw something I like, there's actually no better feeling. I really, really love drawing in pen with no sketch underneath, just drawing straight up in pen. Dude, that arty is like perfect. I'm gonna redraw him because I just want to like do it a few times. I need his arms to be more like out and like so. And I always love to, I don't know why, I love to emphasize to people how small these are. So here is already in centimeters. he's a little guy. He's a tiny guy. Okay, let's draw him again. All right, this time his arms are gonna be more out and more like noodly. And he's only gonna have 3 fingers. And I'm not gonna add any like definition to the sleeves. He looks so happy, I know. That part of him I really like. It was the arms I didn't like. Sorry, I'm gonna use the, I like having the reference. Okay, so it just ends. It just ends there. Okay. And then the other one just kind of starts there. Okay. And then, okay. We'll do the collar. Okay, I have now drawn him even smaller. Okay. Perfect. Oh my god. I mean, sort of perfect. If I'm going to be critical of myself, it's almost there. But I think we can kind of. I just wish I didn't draw him so small. He's a little guy right now. Gonna have collar, but it's looking pretty good. I do like. That would look really good in the emote. I do kind of like the first one a lot. I like the face of the first one. Oh wait, here I can kind of help. You just gotta add an eyebrow. Really, really add to the character. I can't express how much just adding an eyebrow helps. Like right now, Chugs just looks like Chugs, you know. And now he's sad. Just like that. There's 2 lines. Now he's sad. So easy. And then now he's really sad. And now he's happier. Kinda. Fix him, he's so sad. He's happy, he's happy, he's happy. I don't know what you're talking about. Chugs is happy. Look at that face. Geico insurance. Okay, so these arties are pretty good. Let me try one more time. One more time for greatness. Okay. I was really trying to. I wanted to make his mouth open, but it did not work. Now we got Artie from hell. Brr. He's angry. Brr. And then he'll just have like fire or something, just to really emphasize how angry he is. The one detached eye really does it. Yeah. Yeah, with a character like Artie, you can get away with that. With like, you need to like put it on the other side. So I kind of like the first. There's something like about the first one that seems way friendlier. I'm gonna try it one more time. But I'm gonna try to draw it. Oh, I'm already gonna run out of room. I'm already gonna run out of room. Knock off Godzilla. Yeah. I'm gonna get a copyright for that. Okay, sorry, we're not gonna do it right there because we're gonna run out of room. So we're trying to draw that Artie. Yeah, he is like slightly chubbier. It's the way that his arms cut off his head. That sounds weird, but that's what I mean. Okay. I'm gonna give him 3 fingers again. I think that's like perfect. Okay. And I basically started his... Okay, I zoned in for that one. There's like a, I almost want to take like a mixture of the two. I really like the majority of that one, but there's something about his eye. I'm gonna take his eye from this one and add it there. Cool, and that would fit in a square great, actually. You can kind of imagine it. That's kind of how it'll be. Okay, let's scan this in. Right at the hour mark, too. Let's go. All right. I'll go full cam. I'll go full cam. What's up, everybody? If you got your coffee, drink it. I'm using the milk chug. All right. He looks like he's gonna summon Sage. He might be, and that's why he's excited. You never know with Artie, am I right? Okay. The old King Blue Cat is back, yeah. He's back in action. He's gonna rule the world. I forget where we got this at. Oh, this is for your cat, like actual cat. No, I'm gonna break it if I do that. But our cats were not happy when we did that. They were not happy at all. But I love I like the angle to it. It also I think I tried putting it there in the middle. It just doesn't work. But that looks cute. Okay, we're over here now. Just kind of wrapping up stuff. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, forgot to plug in my phone. Whoa, whoa! No, Bulbasaur. So here's the thing about Bulbasaur, and no one can deny this. It's actual fact. He's number 1. You can't deny that. Bulbasaur is literally number 1. So it's hard to argue that he's not. You just look in the Pokedex and boom, he's the first one. He's number 1. Okay. We got Bulbasaur here. We got Venusaur here. You know who you're talking to? You're talking to a Bulbasaur stan. So that was a hot take. But I hope you like Mudkip, because Mudkip's adorable. Mudkip is like top tier, actually. Well, hey, I'm here for the hot takes. All right, we got the scan. Let's add the scan to the Dropbox so I can get that over to Photoshop. Plant rat? No, see, he's more of a... See, Bulbasaur, first of all, is a frog, but he's like also a cat. You know, he's got little cat ears, you know? And he's on all 4s. So I always see... we need the Banhammer emote stat. So I always saw them as frog cats. That's why I loved them so much. Like, they have the little cat ears. And he's a little plant. I also love grass Pokemon. Chugs bonk. Yeah, yeah, Chugs with a gigantic hammer. Boom. All right, save that one for next week. We can't forget that idea. We do need a Banhammer in here. That's a great emote to have on Twitch. My 2 number 1s, Bulbasaur and Smitty Warben Jaegerman Jensen. He was number 1. Oh my god, I've had... Thank you, Riz, for coming in and saying great emote idea, because I didn't realize I had just the Twitch chat up, and I was like, wow, a lot of people from Twitch are chiming in today. So sorry for anyone on a different platform that I didn't say hey to. Welcome in, Riz. Hope you're doing great. Ekans with Dig, unbeatable. He's just a worm. Okay, let me just get this in Photoshop real quick, and we'll switch over. All right. Cool. Yeah, it is awesome to see everyone on Twitch. And low-key, I do love when people are on Twitch because they get to use the emotes. They get to use the emotes. Bellsprout from the anime is cool. What made him... What episode am I not thinking of? I've tried to watch it again. I think I could only watch the Pokemon anime again, like the OG one, if there was like... If like I had a kid, or if I was with my niece. I'm like, it's so bad as an adult. You're like, oh, this is hard to watch. Okay, we can get over to Photoshop now. Oh wait, that's weird arm thing in the way. Oh, he just dodges everything? Yeah. Oh, you made this just to watch me? Well, I'll always do the drawing streams on all platforms. The drawing streams will always remain on every single platform. But when I switch over to Pokemon at the end, I don't know. I don't like the Cool Cats account having that. That's more of like a bonus thing at the end of the streams where like you can talk to me, we're playing Pokemon, we're just chilling, having a good time. Okay, wait. I kind of want to show this somehow. I need a window here. I'm gonna do this because I kind of like chilling in between the sections of the. Do I do a window capture? Yeah, let's do like YouTube window capture. I've never set this up because I haven't had to do it before. Huh? It takes my whole browser. I don't like that. But whatever. I don't have anything to hide. But I will do that just so it looks a little bit cleaner. And that way, if I ever have a YouTube video up, we can. Okay, cool. And then that's the playlist. So it does switch, and then that's 7 emotes. Okay, cool. I'm like kind of working on this on the fly, but. I like the little like stem, like dodging everything.
Well, folks, I guess you'd call that a garden variety attack.
Man, I love the art style.
Pikachu is out of the match.
I did learn how to don't Nintendo lawyers, no. It's okay. It'll just be this portion of the stream will be like silent.
Sure knows how to pick her Pokemon. She saved her best for last.
I know, but
and then we can hide that. I wonder if I can just like pop that up whenever. That's cool. And we got the music still playing. Yeah. Nothing like being robbed of Pokemon content, right? Right? And I do think I figured out a better way of last time I like went offline and then online again. I think there's just like sliders I have to like slide off. I'm like still learning how to use Restream, which is what we use to stream all platforms. Let's see, Photoshop. All right, cool. And we're in, and then of course I always forget to. Cool. Brock's forehead there is wild. Yeah, it was gigantic. Wait. Yeah, Brock's forehead there. His face is like so much. Oh wait, I don't know where I need to sit. It's so much further down. What's up, Mousy? How you doing? We were just taking a little break there. He's like me for real, for real. Giant forehead. I think I have a big forehead too. I've always wanted bangs because I have a big forehead. Okay, so we have Bones. Bones is good to go. Let's crop out Bones first because he's the only one here that's sketched. And so he'll be a little different. Let's kind of crop. Can I do a perfect square? Okay. Alright, so that's a square right there. Copy that. Alright. And he is our wave emote. Okay. Okay, so we drew multiple sages. But I think we all agree that there's like one clear winner. Which was this one. And let me zoom in a little bit. Do the levels. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. Black. White. Okay. And then we take our brush. What did I just do? Oh, the worst is when you click a hotkey in Photoshop and you have no idea what key you clicked. I was trying to click D, not F. Okay. Okay, so first let's do some Frankensteining here. Move that eye. I liked this eye more. Cool. I'll take it. Already. And that's already there. These two were good too. I just really liked the other one more. Had a nice charm to it. I forgot about Chugs looking at himself in the mirror. Here. Sup. I feel like he needs to be saying something to himself. We don't have to worry about, oh, I drew that on the wrong layer. Oops. Whatever. Luckily, I have this scanned in, so we can always come back to it. But I really love the mirror. Oh, so the mirrors, the cow patches don't match because they weren't. It was never intended to be a mirror. When we first drew it, I was trying to draw this emote, little lurking peepo. Yeah, and then I drew it with my right hand anyways, and then I drew the other one with my left hand, and someone commented, I forget who it was, it might have been Samuel, that it looked like it was Chugs looking at himself. And then I love what Taimo said. It's like when you've had a few too many at a party and you look at yourself in the mirror. It's like, it's exactly what it is. Okay. Oh, I didn't crop that out. Here we go. Said Chugs themed on my car? Maybe. If it's a mirror, do the hand touching. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, who are you? We'll come back to that one. I definitely want to finish these first. And so let's see, we can hide the emote option. Hide that. And then we have Sage. Oh, this Sage. We drew that first try. I'm having a lot of fun drawing with my opposite hand. I just think the derpy ones are perfect as emotes. Oh wait, we have to find the hand. Oh gosh. Here, one sec. I don't want anything to pop up. I'm gonna... Wrong thing. Sorry. I have to search for like the finger point PNG. Finger point PNG. Oh, perfect. It's super easy to find. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't do the perfect. We have it. We have it. That was super quick. All right. There it is. It's the exact same one. Okay, let's that. Okay, hide that. Oh, Oh my gosh. There we go. The hand. I was so waiting. And the whole time we were drawing it, I'm like, the hand is just gonna really make it pop. I'm like, but I don't want the hand to get cropped out. I really want like the whole, like literally the whole hand to be in there. Okay, let's do that. So bad. Ooh, okay, wait. Let's we'll come back to the hand, but I'm like, here. I need like a color swatch. Okay. This might look really weird, but I'm gonna go for it at first. No, that I need like a Shrek hand, I guess. That one actually works a little, but then I'll do like that. Let me just human hand. It's perfect. Okay. You and me about to throw hands. I think that's good. I think that's in a good spot too. Nope, wrong one. No, I think it was good. Yeah. It's good right there. Okay, so it's kind of like I think that one's good. We would just need to draw Joe. Let's get rid of all of the oh, I should not have done it this way. Get rid of all the numbers. Oh my gosh. I set up my layers in a weird way. Okay. Didn't take that long, but okay. So Chugs is about the right size. I do want to maximize. Like Chugs needs to be tiny, but I want to maximize like how much you see of him. So even though he's tiny, I think like right there is good. Okay. So Chugs is in a good spot. Let's put Artie. Let's maximize. Yeah. Because like we could add more to art. Yeah, maybe we do. Maybe like right there is good. Okay. And now I'm wishing we drew bones in we drew bones whatchamacallit, in pen. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Oh, a crop. Oh. Oh, actually, I didn't mean to make him wider, but that actually looks good. So, and then let's kind of shrink him because that outline. Yeah, that'll look good. Okay, but I still left that behind there. Oh, there we go. Hey, droid. Sorry, I don't know if you're still here, but I'll see you next time, droid. Appreciate you stopping by. And hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, Riz, exactly. If I set it up in the right way, then am I an artist? Yeah. None of my layers are named. That's step one. Oh, and I'm saving. I'm saving, Tymo. All right, where do we start first? Let's, I guess, start with bones because that was the first roll of the day. So we'll set to multiply and then lower that. Okay, so this will be the interesting thing about all of the emotes. Once we digitize it, the line weight is a little different and it's not rough anymore. And sometimes it doesn't, in my eyes, look like as good as as the sketch. I love the sketch look, so I might be a little biased there. That, where's my pen? There we go. All right. Okay, I mean, it's a pretty decent size there. Okay. Let me zoom in more. Ooh, sorry, a lot of burps. Why is his name Bones? You know? I don't know. I think we just named him Bones, and I was like, I like that name. Like Blue Cat is Blue Cat, and Chugs is a milk chug. He's sort of just like, we sort of have this idea of, and he's not a calamite. Sort of like a calamite, where he's sort of like it's like an essence of something. He's not like a full, he's kind of, I don't know how to explain Bones. He's a weird one, and he actually took the longest time. He was the character that took the longest time to create. He went through so many different looks, and then in the end we kind of gave him like this, like the skin of Blue Cat on top of him in a sense. Okay. And Chugs is named Chugs because the story of that is when we were drawing Chugs on stream, it was because someone wanted me to draw his name. His name was Chugs. So I drew, my head went to a milk carton, and I drew a milk carton on stream. And that literally was the creation of Chugs. Okay, I want to make sure I maximize how much color there is here. I'm going to like outline on the outside of the sketch outline. Yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of just like a name. And Kira was sort of just like a name as well. It was someone who used to work at Cool Cats, their dog's name. They were like, I was just racking my brain of what Kira could be named, or, you know, the Shadow Wolf of Kira. And then he just, you know, he just brought he said his dog's name, and I was like, I actually really like that name. Okay, I like that hand, but I don't want it to be so wide. Right. But now it's not noticeable. From the he gains his power from the crushed bones of enemies. Exactly. See, you get it. Oh my gosh! Come on. I just cannot get this line right. There we go. I swear, there's just like a feeling to it when you know you have a good line or not. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna draw him without the arm at first, and then we can place the arm on top. Mulligan's first drawing. Running one of your streams when you're finally sentient face items. Oh yeah, when we were chuckifying everything. Dude, I love chugs. Chugs can be anything. That's smaller. There we go. Cool. That looks great, actually. Let me draw the eyes. And I'm just going to copy that because I like the look of that. Just going to take a moment and say thank you everyone who stops by and watches these streams. I really enjoy it. I had to stop myself this weekend from streaming because I have to save. I had to save the content and the excitement from when we do the planned streams, but I've noticed a difference in kind of my happiness and mental health of I'm just really happy to do these streams again. So appreciate people who come by and watch. It means a lot. Now I'm gonna go back in. I had a feeling this would happen when I colored in. I want to make those teeth a little bit better. I like when the teeth have just a tiny bit of roundness to them. That they're almost sharp. I just like the look it gives. All right, that is a perfect looking little bones. We like the stream, yeah. I really enjoy it. I'm excited for when it's been a full year of streaming. I know I will feel better as an artist because staying in practice is the hardest part. And so doing it on stream, I'm just always going to be warmed up for drawing. Okay, so that is perfect. Actually, that is perfect. And what happens if we draw some eyes? Ooh. Wait, I wasn't thinking about this. He should have eyes like that. Yeah. Yeah, his eyes should be closed when he's waving. Let me do one more thing. Bones waving. All right. I like to add the little mask. Yeah, there we go. Lock that in there. Perfect. All right. We're definitely just going to copy and paste that. I may be a bit partial. Thank you, Mama Zava. I always love seeing you in the chat. Let me get the same angle here. Cute, cute. Okay, wait. Perfect. Wait, almost. Yeah, yeah. That looks great. There it is. Cool. Those are his eyes. Void sibling from Hollow Knight. I love Hollow Knight. I love Hollow Knight. Maybe that's where the inspo came from. Because at the end of the day, like every artist has like this like subconscious like inspo of all the things that you love. And I love Hollow Knight. It is one of my all-time favorite games. At least that's what I think you were saying by HK. My brain goes to Hollow Knight. Okay, let's bring up this because we need the Bones Blurple. Oh, we got a cat. Is it that time? No, you have such a long time before it's your lunch. Well, we got a cat hanging with us now. The Joe. Oh, what's up, Finn? How you doing? Wait, I'm going to class? No! Well, don't skip class. Don't skip class or else this is gonna be looking at you. This is what happens when you don't skip class. Pulpo, you want to meow into the mic again? We got a great soundbite of you. Say something. Yes. Do it, Pulpa. No, man. We got like a really good soundbite of Pulpa last time. What? You want a treat? Chat, should we give should we give Pulpa a treat? Cause you're gonna keep bug. Alright, you get a treat if you say one more thing. Yes. Alright, she gets a treat. I'll be right back. Certified yapper. Oh yeah. When we first got Pulpa, and we got her from a shelter, and we didn't know, I mean, we just knew she was a black cat, and then we take her to the vet, and the vet was like, oh, she's like, I mean, she's a Siamese cat, like at least she has like a lot of Siamese in her. And he's like, so she's gonna be a really talkative cat. And we're like, oh, that's why she's a talkative cat. Because like she loves meowing. She loves having a full-on conversation with you. It's adorable. Okay. I actually love that Bones is the waving emote because sorry to sidetrack, like my brain's flipping a bit. Because Bones, like his tail has that outline on the out, like on a black background, it's gonna look really good. Sorry, that crossed my mind. My black cat is a talker and she's fluffy. I really wish Pulpo is fluffy. I want a fluffy cat. A big loud meow has to just feel so good. No, I love it. I can't wait for the first person to, I think it's like really do anything that will activate the alert. Because right now I used Pulpa's meow as the alert for everything. And I want to just keep building up that like roster of meows from her so that each alert is like a slightly different meow. I think it'd be great. Okay, so let's draw his tail now. I'm gonna just hide him. I can kind of draw this without thinking about it. Okay. Nice. Okay, that looks good. I'll get one soon. Wait. Oh, I missed a lot. Who got sub? Not me yet. Oh, dude, I'm the same way with my Prime subs. I'm like, oh, I used it last month. I'll have it. Yeah, the animated. That's honestly, I'm trying to. I am going to redo this. I'm trying to use get all of my emotes and then at the appropriate times, because I don't want to annoy other streamers. But I'm trying to use my emotes in other streams. Just so you know, I feel like there's a little bit of a sell to just like wanting a pack of emotes on Twitch. So I'm trying to get more people. No! Ah, it's the one that didn't. No! Well, thank you for the gifted sub, but damn it. It wasn't the meow. What the hell? Sorry. I'm a little frustrated it wasn't the meow. Here. Oh, I'm so sad. What the hell? We're testing. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tymo. Oh wait, I don't want to. I'm opening up Twitch now because I'm a little frustrated here that oh my god, everything just disappeared on my computer. Okay, so there's a whole alert section, and what you just did was you did get to see the I did use the treasure chest. So gifted sub, visuals and sounds. Yeah, it should have been Pulpa. Yeah, that should have been the right thing. Huh. I don't like that. So here's the thing. Because we got robbed, I'm going to test it out by just sending a test alert. Did you guys even hear that? It might be a good thing to test on stream, actually. Did you even hear that meow? Nope. Yeah, okay. Let's just like boom, 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 boom. I hear nothing. All right, we're boosting this. All right. Oh my god, that's like non-existent. Huh? Okay. Let's leave that. That's at 100. Ah, it's like the faintest. Anyways. Dang. Okay, well, I'll test that. That is a note I'll make to test for next time. Is the pulp of meow. All right, we had to test it. Glad we did. I appreciate the gifted sub, Tymo. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And now Jishus has all the emotes. Also, what's up, Life Belongs? How you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, I added like a bunch. I added a bunch of old emotes to the mix. And over time, we're just gonna slowly phase out ones that we don't think are either that cool or just aren't being used. Yeah, I love the cute ones together. I like, that was not planned as well, but like, looks so good. Oh my god, the gun with the LFG looks so good. Well, we got the real thing live. That's true. Hey, I like how you're thinking, Sheepy. Thank you. Was loyal watchers and how the need. Yeah. I love the dead fella emotes. Are those on your channel, Life Belongs? I'm curious where those are from. Also, I'm low-key like, I like just having the Twitch chat up because I get to see the emotes animate and I get to see everyone's like badges and things. I really like it. Which, that's another thing we need to do on stream is redo the sub badges. They're just outdated. Those are like literally Cool Cats 1.0. So they're really small, they're old. Yeah, I love the hearts one. Oh, Stubby, what's up? Stubby wearing the crown. Stubby, when we do these when we redo the badges, you're definitely top of mind of like, how can I make the coolest badge for Stubby? That's how I'm gonna pay you back. It's just giving you a really cool badge, and you're gonna be probably the only one who has it for a long time, potentially ever, because you'll always be ahead, you know. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, really, I don't know. I don't know what it'll be. Because I kind of want it, since Twitch, we're doing Twitch with like my personal account, because on Twitch, personal accounts just perform better than like a company account. And this is where I play Pokemon. This is where I, you know, do those kind of things too. I do not like that hand. That looks so bad. Sorry, y'all. I've been on this hand for a while. But I'm like, maybe there's like a clone character that gets used for those sort of things, like the badge. But everything else I want to still be Cool Cats related, like the emotes. It's just the badges. Okay. I'm gonna zone in for a second because we've been on this hand for a while. Okay, that's better. I don't know what I'm looking for, but for some reason the hand just doesn't look how I want it to, I guess. But it's all good. At the end of the day, I have to remember these emotes are getting shrunk down so tiny, so it doesn't really matter sometimes. But let's, I think for that, we might just put, I kind of want it to be close to the edge as possible, in a sense. We might increase the size of that, but that looks good. So that's the hand outline. and then we need to make a hand fill. Bones is tough because he requires so many layers. And then hand fill. I have to name the layers or I'm gonna get so confused. Milo doesn't want to do it, but if he has to, dude, I feel like I really want to create some sort of like gun emote, or like I really like all the emotes that you have that can be added on to another emote. I think that's brilliant. Yeah, water gun, exactly. A water gun or like a finger gun. We were talking about if we had to put a gun in the Cool Cats universe, that we could like kind of take a page from Donkey Kong and how Donkey Kong has like a the peanut cannon, and ours would be like a coffee bean cannon and shoot coffee beans. Milk gun. Yeah. The only thing about a milk gun is like you know, how it could look, and how some people might stretch that and like make fun of it. Because I know when we were creating the cartoon and Artie throws the version 0.1 of the Sleepinator, when he throws it and it splats on the wall, we had like a good like little meeting about just that splat on the wall, and we're like, okay, how do we make this not look like, yeah, what internet degens will will ruin it. It happens, you know, you can't avoid it, but it is funny. Hand outline, and then hand outline 2, because Bones's hand needs to kind of like do that. And this is why his waving emote actually might be perfect for Twitch. I always forget how we do it. Okay, I did do it wrong. This needs to go to the outside. Cool. That'll look great. Coffee sip. All right, and then we have this Bones. And then we need to draw his other hand. So might reduce. This a little bit. No. Yeah, that actually I'll keep it like that. Bones looking cute. I know. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. And the good news is I could take this Bones head. He's already got so many layers to him. And then we're gonna add that blurple. Yeah, so he could look like that, because you know I always have to reinforce that this will actually be, you know, on a dark background. Not that dark, maybe like that. That. So, you know, he's gonna be like that small. And I think it's looking good. I'm gonna add the hand. I'm gonna add his little hand. I wish I didn't delete the first one. The first one was good. I was just in my head about it. So. Hide that for a second. Let's hide his tail for a second. This one should be the longest emote to transfer because he wasn't like an outline to begin with. So let me just hide everything. Oh, I did the wrong. Oops. Okay, well that's Joe. I put Joe into a single layer. Or was this all the other emotes? Oh, let's go back. This is the tail. Alright, now let's draw the little hand. Get rid of the tail, get rid of the head. Actually, maybe keep the head, but lower the opacity. Be like. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay. That in there. And yeah, perfect. Opa, no, don't bully your brother. Oh, she's trying to kill a bug. They play King of the Hill on this like cat tower. She does not like when he sleeps next to her. Oh yeah, like SpongeBob when they zoom in super close in the face and it's all detailed. We totally added one or two of those. I forget how many in the animation. When Joe gets licked by Bones. And she's like, is it bad? It zooms in and it's disgusting. God. I need to be doing these commentary things because there's just so much that went into that one scene. That one like few seconds. Cool. Bones is looking great. He's waving to you twice. Yeah, the scream, that was the it's like really subtle in the background. And then we were like, all right, we need to find like macaroni and cheese like stirring in a pot. And then I think that was like another one of the sound effects. All right, so that's the Bones emote, and I think that's very successful. That is a good waving emote. It's making me want to add like a heart or something, like fill out the space, but I think that's too much. I think adding a heart is like, it just needs to be a wave. It just needs to be someone coming into chat and they just want to say, hey, Klon. And that's it. That's all it needs to be. Oh, I realized I completely missed. If you're still here, nif.eth. Sorry, I completely missed your comment. But luck of the draw is essentially in the beginning portion of this. We have 2 dice. And the first dice is for the character that we draw. And then the second dice is for which emote should we draw. And so if you want to see that part, you might want to rewind. But we did, the first one was Bones waving. So that was the first one we did. And I think it looks great. I think it looks awesome. Chugs Love Kira is a favorite of mine. Wait, what are you talking about? Chugs loves Kira. You love the work that goes into making the sound effects. Genuinely, the sound effects is like, that is what makes it. That is genuinely like it was already good, and then you add like sound effects on top of it, and it just made it better. I was amazed. Like that was a part of the animation process I wasn't prepared for or was thinking about, and it ended up being one of my favorite parts. Actually, the voiceover, the recording the voiceovers, I think was hands down my favorite part. Working with the talent and like laughing your ass off, testing out lines that you know won't make it into the animation, but they're just good. I'm gonna do Chugs next because he's super easy. Chugs should only take a second here, but I need to match this perfectly because it's like exactly how I want it to look. So let's do Chugs Lurk. Oh, Sheepy, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, he turns into a rabid dog. Foaming at the mouth. Oh, dude, hey, it is not too late, Tymo. I genuinely, and I don't say this to a lot of people, I think you do have talent to be a voice actor. I think you could do it. The hardest part is the pressure. Is the pressure of being in the booth and having the director say like, no, try this, no, try that, and that's not quite it, try that, you know, like, because you don't have to remember lines, like, because you get to read lines. But they did let me go in the booth after the first 2 episodes that we did. I was like, Michael is the guy that we worked with, and he owns the studio, and he's also a massive coffee nut, or coffee, like, you know, lover. We went on and on and on and on about espresso. I like finally had someone to nerd out to with this about espresso, and anyways, I was comfortable enough with him that I was like, hey, can I jump in the booth? Like, it's like completing like a bucket list item for me. It's like stepping in the booth and trying to do some lines. And so I did some Blue Cat lines, and man, in my head, I thought I was delivering like different lines. Like, you want to do it slightly different every time to show range, and I thought I was, and I was not. I heard it back, and I was like, oh, that's just me doing my voice. Like, I'm not like, anyways. So I learned I'm not that great at voice acting unless I do exactly my, like, this voice, you know, my normal voice. But at some point, I would love to see you get into the booth, Tymo. I've always wanted to record myself and look back to learn. I need to do it more myself. Yeah. It's cool. Like, now that I have this mic, I'm like, I could try. Let me know if you need a voice for a whiny, annoying voice. Okay, I will, actually. That's like I always want there to be like background characters that need to be voiced by like someone. And then we like throw a community member in there. The problem is the only reason we didn't do that is because there's a lot of paperwork you have to go through. Like, a lot of paperwork, and like things, it gets complicated with like Hollywood studios. I learned a lot. It's crazy how your own voice sounds on recordings though. Yeah. Oh my god, I've had to get used to it. Be right back, applying for SAG. Yeah, exactly. Like, you have to have a SAG license, and like there's a lot of things that go into it. If we were doing this 100% on our own, like we didn't work with Titmouse, different story. We totally would have been able to like add anyone in and do it. Here, if you need a deep southern drawl character, By any chance, do you write or record music? What's up? First of all, what's up, Rock? Shout out to Rock. He's an OG. He's cool. I had a blast painting a mural with him. Very talented artist in the space. Go follow him if you're not. By any chance, do you write or record music? I don't. I genuinely, I have said this my whole adult life. That once I felt like I was kind of not done with drawing, but like okay to move on, the first thing I would do is learn how to play piano. I want to know how to play piano so badly, and like read music and be able to just play it, or even hear music and be able to play it. But man, yeah, that's something I want to do. I think the pros in the booth made it. I do think that the pros in the booth made it too. I genuinely, after that experience, I was like, okay, there is a clear difference between like someone who just goes into the mic and says some stuff, and then like a voice actor. Like, like I said, the pressure, that was the hardest part. And that, yeah, like you do things in threes. So you read the line 3 times over, and then they're like, take the alpha of that one. Take the alpha of the first one. Take the omega of the last one. It's like how they do it. Actually had Joe's song pop up on my Apple Music channel. No way. That's really cool, actually. I'll catch you later, Riz. Thanks for stopping by. Rock, do you record anything or write? Which, by the way, I've been meaning to message you. I really want to do another mural for like Art Basel or something. And since I'm streaming, I'd love to like record the whole thing as like a time lapse, like just like us. Yeah, we got a link up for Cool Cats Records. But I'd love to do a mural and like stream it, and then, but not just stream it. It's not just our like mural the whole time. It's like we're doing the mural, and then every like 2 hours or something, like we have like a different person. Like you had your friends do like the breakdancing and like dance at one point. They just like rolled by. I was like, that would have been cool if we were streaming that, and then like they're doing that in front of the mural, and it's like their segment. So I don't know. That sort of stuff was running through my head, and I was like, that would have been so cool if we were streaming it the whole time. But so you do record music. Nice. You do. That's awesome. How do you feel about a paint by number mural? That would be sick. And then people could come by and paint a school, like their blob, or, their whatever. That would be awesome. We should definitely, like, that would be another awesome thing. Let's do it. We're doing this. We're manifesting this, by the way. We can make that happen. Yes, I would love to. If we can start planning it now. I feel like Art Basel is the thing to do it for. It just like has that. It's just the place to do it. I would love to do that. And then anyone could stop by, paint the mural, be on the stream, say what's up. That would be so cool. I would love to do that. So we can come up with a design. Honestly, the design that we did do would have been a perfect paint by number. That gets me excited, actually. There's that. Okay. Then you make this a different color. And I'm like trying to think of a design that we could do. Something really colorful and like color blocked. And then obviously at the end we can go in and do touch-ups. I'm like, because we painted with like brushes last time. I'm like, would that still be the move to paint with brushes and paint buckets? Because I worry that if we did spray paint, people would just mess up the spray paint can, or just like color out of the outline. And Chug's lurik's super easy. So then Chugs gets the broke outline. Boom, he gets that. Chugs might be the only one that gets a white outline, actually. But I'm like trying to do this thing where I don't use perfect white anymore, for the most part. Okay. Take that, just crop it. Why didn't that work? That didn't work. Anyways. Yeah, you're hyped now? We can definitely make we should make that happen. That'd be so fun. I could tell oh no, we couldn't transfer that. I was gonna say Jeej could join me and be doing like live embroidery at the same time. But I don't know how we get the embroidery machine up out there cross country. Stained glass. Actually, that would be really cool. We do like a stained glass piece. Like looks like stained glass and is very flat, very like yeah. I need to look at some church vibes. Let's see how they do stained glass. That'd be cool. All right, I think. Okay, so I can't add. Let me. Sorry, y'all. What am I trying to do here? Clear layer style. There we go. I should have copied that first. All right, now let's clear it. And then we that again, and then we paste it. There we go. Didn't want that line at the bottom. Yeah, send references, please. Oh my god, yeah. Rock, let's do another collab mural that we did, but like we can really lean into your style too. Duh. Sorry, man. Dude, Rock has got the stained glass look like down. He can do that with his eyes closed. Yeah. Duh. It's one of those things that you're like, oh man, it's all coming together organically. Okay, so we have Chugs done. Chugs is good to go. He can be exported. Bones is good to go. I can't wait to get to the Sage one. I'm saving the Sage one for last. Oh, that's why you mentioned it? Oh, dude, I'm just light years behind. I think it's because I'm streaming. I'm having to stream and draw and entertain. I'm like, my brain lags. Okay, Artie should be easy too. Chugs was very, very easy to do, so I'm hoping Artie should be too. Let's make him just a tiny bit smaller because we're gonna add that outline stroke around him. He's so good. Part of me wants him to be down here. Is that Peepo one? Nah, he fills up most of the square. Okay. Let's see. Can we get away with stretching him? Yeah, we can get away with stretching him. It didn't hurt. And then we'll just draw his body longer. And then his little fingers I need to fix. Cool. Mural. Dude, I want to do a mural so badly again. I had so much fun doing that mural. Just like staying up late hours. People would just like float in, float out. Getting to meet all your friends too was cool. I don't know if you're still here, but I had so much fun. It happened at a good time in my life too. this already should be easy to make. Yeah, murals they're just, you know, like doing these streams are really satisfying when you complete something. But man, when you can take a step back and like look at what you made on a wall that's like big, man, there's no better feeling. It's so satisfying. And especially when you come back like a year later, like you've let time pass, and it's still there and you get to look at it more. Cool. And then I just think about all the people who might have seen it, and took a picture in front of it. Okay, that hand looked good. Okay. Because I had to stretch Artie. Cool. I like to give him a little line. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Happy Artie. Yeah, I was hesitant about adding those lines because it's gonna get small, and I don't know if you'll even see them, but I'm gonna add them in. Nice. I might get rid of those lines I just drew. We'll see. I'm gonna make them their own layer. Cool. Artie, like I predicted, was very easy to draw. So let's color him in. Artie Cheer. Okay. Start filling them in. I can't express how much I love the navy outline that we've been using. Man, I wish I did this a long time ago. It's like, it just visually looks better, but then it also like adds to the branding of our characters because you see that outline and you're like, oh, that's how Cool Cats does it. Like subconsciously what you'll think when you see it. It's weird. The colors are a very interesting thing. with how like the mind reacts to colors. I need to take more color theory classes. It's really interesting stuff. White shirt. And then let me get the correct jacket color. I have so many grays that I'm never sure. Yeah. Oh, I did have the right gray. Nice. Dude, Artie looks so good. Kiro with the arms, that's great. Yeah, Kira summoning the old gods. Okay, I'm probably not going to add the triangle to Artie. I think it would be too small to add that detail. Nice. All right. So if I added these little lines, let's bring them closer. And bigger. Curious of what you guys are thinking. Should we add the little lines above his head, or just make it that? It definitely adds to the expression, and I'm gonna have to redraw them because the line weight is way too thick. Unless we don't add a line and it's just pure color. Okay, so we do like the lines. It just adds, like, he looks like a cheering emote, and so that's why I feel like that the lines really add something. Let's keep playing around with it though. No, they're pretty good. Oh, they are. Yeah, I'm just gonna redraw them so that they're not so. I'm like, do they even need an outline? Maybe they don't need an outline, and I just draw them as like red marks. Okay. Well, first things first. Doesn't hurt to. So that's a better version of them. And then let's name some stuff here. Lines. No, we need the lines fill. And I feel like Artie's best complementary color is yellow. So we're gonna use yellow for these. And then, so the one thing I was debating was that they're just a solid. I think that looks better. Okay. All right, that was an easy decision. God damn. Oh, Rock, nice. So back on Twitch. What's up? Let's go. I forget what I asked you, but there might have been something. Rock on Twitch. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I like the Twitch side. It's cozier. Yeah, I think I nailed it with the RD2. I'm like really, all of the emotes today I'm really, really happy about. The only thing with RD is now we need to add the, I don't think the little marks will get like an outline to them, but this RD will. And stroke. All right. So I'm going to take his gray, and this is what I'm doing with all the characters. I'll take their color and just make like a slightly like sorry, I'm totally blanking. Slightly lighter version of it. And we take the whole RD, and now we can like put them in the middle. All right, but I do want to maximize how much space we have here. So now that it's really hard to see. Okay, pretty good. And then take the background, take that, and then add the mask. That's how it'll look. Good stuff, good stuff. The light gray is the double outline. Yes, so it'll make more sense because I'm like predicting it being on a dark background since you know, dark mode is used everywhere. And so like that's how it will. Actually, I'm glad I did that because we are not done here. That looks pretty bad. So, oh, you know what? I'm gonna combine these layers. They're the same thing. And then take that, bring it up here. Maybe rotate it a little bit more. Take this one. So it pops in a light. Yeah, I really don't want to add the outline because like I would love to maximize how big they are in the first place. But it helps. It helps, like you can kind of see with some of the emotes that we currently have. Like this guy and Joe, I think I can't see it this small, but I'm pretty sure I made Joe with a pink outline. It's such a subtle thing, but I think it does make a difference. And then Kira was the first one that had like a colored outline. But when they have the outline, they pop from the background a little bit better. And that's the main purpose. So we can probably, you know, that's how all of them will look on like a dark background. And I have them set to be the exact same line weight. At least they should be. Which is, you know, 12. I'm kind of doing this for my own sake now. Yeah, so it's exactly the same line weight as the outline. Get rid of that. Okay, so RD's done. Now for the final monster here. I've been waiting to get to this one. Oh man. Okay, so we can hide the hand. Or, you know what, let's not hide it. Let's drop the opacity. So the difficult thing about this emote is that it will look better how it's drawn currently. Like it just, if I try to make a cleaned up version of this, it's not gonna look as good, but we're still gonna do it. Yeah, Rock, the emote that you just used is exactly how we did the one that we're currently working on, where I drew it with my opposite hand with pen. And really I just like I just digitized it. I just like, I didn't even try to do what I'm about to do, but I want to at least experiment here. And if I try to outline this like identical to how it is with the sketch. Hey, what's up, A7111A dot ETH? I see you got the banana, so I can't see your PFP, but I know you're an ape. I know you're an OG too. I love seeing the banana emote still, genuinely. Okay, so we have to, the challenge here is we're gonna outline it to the, like, even the little mistakes, like that little bit of gap right there. Like, I'm gonna try to do it all and kind of make it as rough as possible. It's funny how this one, in a sense, is more difficult because of what we're trying to accomplish. And the only reason I want to redo the outline to this is because I want to like add more to it. This is the tough part because we're technically using a thinner line weight than what we scanned it in as. But I'm trying to stay in the center of it. Okay. So far so good. So far so good. Let's add the little that. Let's see. Pretty good. Pretty good so far. Like that's the reason I wanted to add it, so I could do that, and then we'll fill it in with color. So fun. Okay, this has to be perfect. The smile is like genuinely perfect here. All right. And there's a chance we do all of this re-outlining, and I actually just go back to the original and only use the original outline. And we're gonna lower our brush size just to make sure we get that in there. And I really want the imperfections to shine through. So all of the little gaps that we didn't quite color in. But we are going to delete this line. That line was an accident. And no matter what, was going to get cleaned up. I'm going to finish that too. Oh, whoa, what just happened to my pen? Perfect. So Twitch, when you add a new emote to Twitch, it has to get like approved. So it won't quite be added until it's approved. But they send you an email when it is approved, and they're genuinely my favorite emails to receive. It's like, your Blue Cat Dancing emote has been approved. Like, yes. And I immediately go on Twitch and like I jump into someone else's chat and I I post it every time. So I'm like, I gotta see how it looks. But that's why I like, it's the other half of these streams that I love. We create the emote, but then I love when it's usable. And so far, all of them have been approved. So must be an interesting. I was thinking the exact same thing, like right as you were messaging that. I was like, it would be such an interesting job where you have to like go through all of these emotes being created. Some of them get Insta approved, and I don't know why. I don't know like what makes it an Insta. Like the Prage one, the Kira Prage, that got accepted immediately. But then the Kira Hehehe one did not. So dude, this is perfect. Oh my god. Oh wait, let's God, I can't wait. This might be one that does not get an outline, and maybe it does, but oh, this is so perfect. I'm so happy with how this is turning out. Okay, so let's color it. Gonna name some layer. Hand, outline, fill. Okay. And then let's get the colors. Dude, I'm so happy with how this turned out. Second. So good. It's funny that something could be so good, but it's so bad. Yeah, you gotta assume some hooliganism gets shown. Yeah, for real. When you're checking those emotes, let's add the white. Even just that alone is good. But the hand is just what really makes it. Yeah. Oh, I cannot see whatever color that is. Here, one sec. Red. Yeah. Oh, before I forget, I missed a spot. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then hand. So good. Like that. So good, dude. Sage point. Add that. And then oh my god, dude, it's so good. Gotta go eat lunch because he woke up at 5 a.m. But everyone behave. Yeah, luckily, so we're getting close to switching over to the Pokemon stuff. But I just gotta look at these. They're so good. I'm really happy with the collection we made today. S plus tier, or jeez, yeah, S plus tier S. Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's an S plus stream today. That's what I was trying to say. Just they're all good. These are probably going to be around in like the, in the mix. The best crop of memes. Yeah, I genuinely am so happy with all of these. So good. Okay, so if I just take off the tiles and I click export as, it should be a box. Almost. It's almost a perfect box. Okay. Okay. How do I do this? Not like that. Not like that. I know how. There's a second folder I need to bring up. But those are great. I actually like seeing them this way too. Yeah, I can't wait to use the Sage one too. Okay, so let's thinking through. I always forget how I need to export these. I think I have like a exporter file. Here. For emotes, finished emotes. Yep, there's a PSD in here somewhere. List. Okay, yeah, this is where we need to go. Oh yeah, I forgot I added the banana cat. Okay, we could actually maybe disable that. No, let's enable it. All right, we're gonna take that and we're gonna put it here. Add a background just to get an idea of what it needs to be, and then Sage. Make sure everything's good. Oh, I guess I could do it this way. All go to the bottom. What? That didn't work. Huh? Okay, well, take back everything I just said. Alright, making sure the pixels are in the right place here. Alright, Sage in there. What if I disable that? Okay, let's delete that. We don't need the mask anymore. Delete. Okay. Alright, Sage is in there. Okay, already in there. Cool. He's lined up. That. Cool. And then Bones waving. I'm excited. I'm really excited for the waving one because I think that's just a good emote to have as a free emote for anyone to use. so that if you ever join a stream, you can wave to the person. Okay. Yeah, it's a solid one. Okay. And then just, I don't know why, I just don't like showing, I don't like showing all my, like, when I export things and like all the files show up. It doesn't really matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just in my head about it. Alright. Yeah, so how I've been naming them, I'll try to get a nice naming convention here, is this is a Chugs one, so no, wait. I'm doing Bones. So Bones. I do Cool Cats, name of the character, and then wave. Alright. Next one. Chugs. Blurk. Save. Yeah, Tymo suggested making a like a Blue Cat Ash Ketchum so that we can use it on the Pokemon streams. Might be something we do next on Thursday. I got a few things lined up for what we could do on Thursday. I love that the Thursday stream can just be whatever. Alright. We're just gonna name that one Point. Okay, well, okay, now I am going to go full cam, but hop over to Discord. I will drop them into Discord. And then off stream, I'll upload them as emotes. It's so funny. I would genuinely, I would just add them as emotes. This is something we got to figure out. But I don't know if people remember, it was like 2 years ago. My account got like permabanned, not permabanned because I'm back, but my Discord got banned because I tried making someone like a team member. So I was like, oh, you're not a team member on the Discord, let me make you a team member, and it shut down my account on the Cool Cat side. So I have lost admin privileges and I've never gotten them back. So I'm not able to add the emotes. I need to figure that out. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Okay, so that's Artie Cheer. Oh my god, they look so good! Bones, Wave. Chugs, Lurk. And then last but not least, the best one. God, I love it. Oh, I love the Point one. Who added that emote? Sheepy. The blue cat you added is the reaction. So good. The other three, the first three are like great, wholesome, perfect emotes, and then the last one is just like cursed. Oh my gosh. So good. Cool. Man, I'm really enjoying these emotes that we're making. Alright, let me save that. Let me save that. We are now done with the drawing portion of the stream. Do I have anyone in chat that can help? I gotta test something. And I just need a yes or no. If anyone could look on X, if anyone's on X or YouTube. So I'm pretty sure, oh, I just cut my vision off here. Well, it doesn't matter. We're about to go over here. So I'm pretty sure I can just stop streaming on the other platforms, but I'm gonna do it. So actually, if anyone's watching on the other platforms, this is where we switch over, because I like to take a little fun break after we do the drawing streams, and I really like to do some Pokemon afterwards. So let's do that. And then let's turn off that. But we do some Pokemon streams on here, and I really enjoy it. So come over to Twitch if you want to continue. And is this in the way? Okay, I think that is. Okay, so sorry, let me say it one more time. This is where we switch over. We're done with the stream, the drawing stream. And we relax and play some Pokemon together. We do something called Kaizo Ironmon, where you beat the game with one Pokemon. But we will only be streaming this on Twitch. So I'm about to experiment here, and we're about to go offline on the other platforms. And I think I can just click and turn them off. You can renamable at any time, choose to, okay,